Okay, guys. So we are here for the second Wake Up Wednesday, and we're going to be going over today how to fill out a paycheck protection loan application. And then also, we're going to be going over how to fill out the forgiveness application for the paycheck protection loan application. But that way you guys can actually apply for this loan yourself. I want you to make sure that you apply. The deadline to apply for your Paycheck Protection Program loan, which has never happened in history, is June 30th. So do not let anyone, deter you from applying. Make sure that people in our community are getting this funding. This is important, guys, so make sure that you apply for it. All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and share my screen. Oops, what is going on here? Right, guys, it's flickering for me, but I want to know if it's flickering for you. If you guys can comment. Okay. Great. Oh, good morning. All right. This morning, we're going to be going over this Protection Program borrower application form, guys, and make it big for you. All right. So, if you are a sole proprietor, click there. If you're a partnership, C Corp, S Corp, LLC, independent contractor, so you don't even have to have a business. You could have just gotten a 1099 and you still can apply for the Paycheck Protection Program. Eligible self-employed individual, you can be a 501c3 nonprofit. You can be a 501c3 19 veteran organization, tribal business, or other. Any business can apply for the Paycheck Protection Program. Put your business name here. If it is you, put your name here. Address, tax ID number. See, it also says social security number if you do not have a tax ID number. Business telephone number, your primary contact. Make sure your email is correct in there. Now, average monthly payroll, guys. If you are self employed, we're going to go to this Schedule C right here, and we're going to go to line 31 here. So if you're self-employed, you had a Schedule C on your tax return, you're going to enter the line, that is on line 31. You're not going to enter your gross revenues because that's your gross revenues. Then remember, you took out all of your expenses, and then anything that was left to you. Let's say you don't have any employees, okay? If you don't have any employees, you don't have any payroll reports, then this is what you will use for a self-employed application. You're going to take line 31 and you're going to divide it by 12. You're going to multiply it by 2.5. Actually, you're just going to divide it by 12 right here. See that? And you're going to enter that number right there. Then you're going to multiply that number by 2.5, and that is going to give you the amount of your paycheck protection loan. Now, remember, these loans are forgivable, so it will ultimately become a grant if you would use it for what they want you to use it for. So here we go. We have you also want to put the number of employees. If the only employee is you, then put one. Payroll, it's actually what you're going to use the money on. Payroll, lease, utilities, or other. And then you're going to go ahead and answer these questions. these questions are: have you been debarred or, proposed debarred from any participation in any federal program? um you know so those questions you want to kind of look over and make sure that you can answer no to those questions. And then if you are owner in more than one business, you want to answer yes to those questions or no. You can only have one paycheck protection program through one business. That's why they're asking that question. So, they don't want you to apply for multiple paycheck protection program loans. And then you sign the application, guys, and you submit it. Okay. Now, where do you submit a paycheck protection loan application? To your bank. If your bank is not doing it, there are a bunch of CDFIs that are doing brand new customers. There are a bunch of online banks. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and text COVID loan to 33444, and I will send you these applications so that you can have them in your email. And then also, we will be able to contact you if you need any assistance filling these things out before June 30th. Okay, so let's talk about loan forgiveness. So you got it. Okay, the other way that before I get off of this, the other way that you put your average payroll is you have a program. Hey Mary, you're welcome. You have a program that is like a Paychecks or an ADP, and you just actually take your average monthly payroll and put it here, and then you will submit your payroll reports, which are 941s and 940 for last year. So that's if you actually have employees, and you send them a W-2. All right. So now let's get to the forgiveness loan app. Because guess what? We want to get these loans forgiven. We don't want to have to pay them back if we don't have to. It's free money. So why would we pay it back if we don't have to? Just use other money to pay other things, and just use this paycheck protection money to, you know, get use it for payroll, even if it's for yourself, right? So, what I want you to do is take a look at this loan forgiveness application. Now, this is actually going to change because the president actually signed the new law into effect, but this is what they have right now. So, I'm actually going to go to the application. You're going to put your business legal name. If it's you, put your name, put your EIN or social security number. You're going to put the SBA PP loan number, the lender PPP loan number, PPP loan amount, and the disbursement date. The number of employees that you had at the time of application, and then loan of employees that you had right when you're doing this forgiveness application. They want you to put in your EDIL advance amount and your EDIL application number. Those of you know that if you got the grant part, you want to put that here. Your payroll weekly, bi-weekly, twice a month, or monthly? um any alternate payroll cover periods if applicable. If borrower receive a loan excess of 2 million, you have to check there. These loans did go up to $10 million, so that's why that's there. um you're going to put your payroll costs, your business mortgage interest payments. This is telling them what you have spent the money on, right? If it was on interest payments for mortgage, rents or lease, or business utilities, they're going to take that off. They want to also take off your total hourly wage reduction if you had less wages or less employees, but this is going to change due to the new law. And then you're just going to fill out these lines. Just put it's very simple. Your payroll costs times 75%. They want to know what 75% of your payroll costs would be. And then that's going to give you your forgiveness amount. So then on top of that, you just initial and submit. Okay, guys, that is it for Paycheck Protection program application and also paycheck protection, you know, forgiveness.